On the news at 3, federal government declares Wednesday 27th a public holiday. Senate screens the Central Bank of Nigeria governor, deputies today, plus organize the labor to declare indefinite strike, mobilizes state councils for shutdown. This is the news at 3. Thank you for joining us. My name is Ibigoni Kalio. Now, do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. It's a task we must accomplish. You can now watch our news on YouTube at RSTV Online and Facebook at RSTV Channel 22 Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. The aims of the Society of Nigeria Accountants of Nigeria SWAN is to bring together women in the accounting profession and promote the noble ideals of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria in the profession of its charters and status, and maintain high standard of efficiency and professional conduct. Chairperson, Society of Women Accountants of Nigeria, Port Harcourt Chapter, Dr. Agatha Obunnaya, made the remarks at the 10th anniversary celebration of the society in Port Harcourt. Nnamdi Olimini was there. Now reports.
Dr. Obunnaya explained that the Society of Women Accountants of Nigeria, Port Harcourt Chapter, was inaugurated 10 years ago to empower and mentor female accountants to attain and maintain the ideals of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Since then, the financial membership of the association has risen from 36 to 88 within a short period of time. She says SWAN is passionate about the welfare and well-being of indigent persons, especially women in society, and has organized trainings and awareness programs, provided empowerment tools and materials to beneficiaries such as sewing machines and grinding machines, with the determination to make the society a better place. The 10th chairperson said the association has organized a monthly technical session where members are taught issues relating to health, professional skills, relationships, marriage, and family, and expressed optimism that through the scholarship, empowerment, and Catch Them Young program, the society is ready to contribute in building a better society and raising the banner of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria.
When you train and you empower, you have built a community of good, and is a way that we have chosen to, build a better society. There are a lot of youth, taking the wrong way, but when they see that there is hope can come from anywhere. I think it will go a long way in strengthening their mentality and making them believe that they can actually make it in life. Mayor, Port Harcourt City Council Orwell Ihunda, represented by the Vice Chairman Tamnotonye Douglas, commended the female accountants for touching lives in diverse ways through the empowerment and scholarship program since inception 10 years ago, and urged them not to relent but continue to do more in the service of God and humanity, while congratulating them on the 10th anniversary celebration of the society.
This little that we think is little that they have done will go a long way, not only impacting the beneficiaries, but if the beneficiaries put it in good use, it will also touch as many lives as possible.
Former executive members who were presented with awards for their roles in the development of the body and beneficiaries of the empowerment programs who received sewing and grinding machines also expressed appreciation to SWAN for finding them worthy for the honor and recognition, as it will spur them to do more for society.
Special kind of feeling, this thing I did, all these sacrifices, someone saw it and I'm being rewarded. So I'm so happy that we've been able to lead out these wonderful women or this wonderful group in reaching out to the girl child and women.
There is joy in me that which I can't speak. It's only God that sees my heart, that I say thank you to them. God should bless them.
Lectures were also presented on several topics, including biological cycle of a woman and the principles of healthy living. Nnamdi Olimini, RSTV News.
Now, it was a moment of joy, praise and worship and thanksgiving to God as the United Evangelical Church, Lesser Elime Township Superintendency celebrated her Golden Jubilee. The theme of the event was Jubilee of Great Gladness, which was attended by leaders of the church, including the church conference chairman, Reverend Samuel Ibukiba. Justice Ihuo tells us more.
United Evangelical Church, formerly known as Kwaibo Church, was established in Alesa, Eleme in 1973, and this formed the basis for the merriment as the congregation reflected on how God piloted the church for 50 years. The 50th celebration was also an avenue for the church to be positioned for higher grounds, as the church also launched 100 million naira building project. In a message, chairman of the conference of the church, Reverend Samuel Ebukiba, who spoke on the topic, Gratitude of Great Things of Gladness, church to have an attitude of gratitude to God to attract more blessings, adding that praises to God guarantees victory and elevation. Drawing his text from Luke chapter 17, verses 11 to 19, Reverend Ebukiba pointed out that gratitude which comes from the heart must be expressed, commendable, rewarding, and lack of gratitude, condemnable.
Whatever we may be in life is because of Him. So we need to come back to Him and appreciate Him. So Christians have that responsibility. Seeing where they are, to always return to God with gratitude.
The Superintendent, Eleme Township Superintendency, Reverend Etin Johnny, and the host, Reverend Shem Omale, spoke on the essence of the celebration and what the future holds.
See, the Lord that helped, the Lord that led, the Lord that has been with us these past 50 years is the same God. So He will continue to show our grace, strength, and the church will keep marching on.
I'm expecting more zeal in the service of God, and we are encouraged to go out and win more souls, so many other branches will be open and to celebrate their own 50 years.
On their part, chairman of the occasion, church committee and Golden Jubilee committee said the celebration was in recognition of God's love and faithfulness.
Our joy knows no bounds as reminiscence of how God has piloted the affairs of this church since 1973.
You can see in our church, you have a visiting place for the worship of the children. That's why we want to raise a good fund, so we can have a visiting upstairs with galleries for the children to worship God in a good atmosphere.
We have been planning this thing for a very long time, hoping for success. But today, the donation, the number of people can attend it is God great.
There were choir presentations, launching of church history book, and Golden Jubilee building. Justice Ihuo, RSTV News.
Federal government has declared Wednesday, September 27, 2023, a public holiday for the celebration of Eid al-Maulud, the birth of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. Minister of Interior Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, who made the declaration in Abuja, congratulated all Muslim faithful, wishing them a joyful celebration both home and in the diaspora. For witnessing this year's occasion, in a communique signed by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Dr. Oluwatoyin Akinlade, the minister urged Nigerians, especially the youths, to embrace the virtues of hard work and peaceful disposition to fellow humans, irrespective of faith, ideology, social class, and ethnicity, and join hands with President Bola Tinubu's led administration to build a progressive and enviable nation that all citizens will be proud of. Tunji Ojo admonished Nigerians to imbibe the spirit of love, patience, tolerance, and perseverance, which are deep spiritual virtues that the Holy Prophet Muhammad taught. The federal government says it has not invited any world leader to the country's 63rd Independence Day anniversary scheduled for October 1st, maintaining that this year's event will be low-keyed. Secretary to the government of the Federation, George Akume, who disclosed this at a press conference in Abuja, said Nigeria has a lot to be grateful for, including the democratic dispensation in the country. Akume, while shedding light on the choice of the anniversary theme, said the government is fully aware of the economic challenges that Nigerians are confronted with since the removal of the fuel subsidy, as well as the impact of the global economic downturn. He added that the government is working assiduously to provide the necessary palliatives to mitigate such challenges, reiterating that the government is engaging with labor in order to address areas of concern for the well-being of all Nigerian workers and Nigerians generally. The SGF said the federal government remains committed to fostering a cohesive nation despite its diversity. Among the programs lined up for the event includes an anniversary symposium, public lecture on Thursday at the State House Conference Center, while a lecture will hold on Friday at the National Mosque Conference Center. Time is 10 a.m. and Jumat prayer at the National Mosque at 1 p.m. He also announced the presidential broadcast on October 1st, 2023 at 7 a.m. Meanwhile, the federal government has announced the restructuring of the management team of National Society Safety Net Coordinating Office to ensure effective implementation of National Social Investment Program in Nigeria. Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, disclosed that the movement was in line with President Tinubu's directive to restructure the Social Safety Net Program, address the expanded mandate of the ministry, which includes poverty alleviation. Dr. Edu also announced new appointments to provide durable solutions to humanitarian crisis and multi-dimensional poverty in Nigeria. The minister said NASCO would be chaired by herself, while the permanent secretary of the ministry, Dr. Abel Eniton, would serve as secretary. She charged the new appointees to bring their wealth of experience to bear in driving the federal government's renewed hope agenda to success, and that their appointments were with immediate effect. Break beckons, but just before we do that, do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. It's a task we must accomplish. You can now watch our news on YouTube at RSTV Online and Facebook at RSTV Channel 22 Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Up ahead, Kenya, United States signed defense agreement ahead of planned Haiti deployment. And in sports, Nigerian Premier Football League kicks off September 30. Winner to get 150 million naira. Details of these and more at the flip side of the bulletin. Stay.
Attention broadcasters, independent producers and content streamers. This is your chance to buy or sell quality content. At Africast 2023, the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) will be launching the very first ever Nigerian TV and film content hub. Join us from the 24th to the 26th of October at the Marriott Hotel Ikeja, Lagos, and be part of a game-changing experience. Content Hub is your destination for content acquisitions, aggregation, licensing, and distribution of both local and international programs across for broadcasters in Nigeria. For more inquiries, visit www.africast.com.ng. Content Hub, your easy and affordable access to quality and affordable content. Don't miss out. The Africast Content Hub, brought to you by the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) in collaboration with NIFS.
My son has always dreamt of being in the spotlight. That's why I give him Bornvita for everyday vitality that gives him the strength to pursue his dreams. Bornvita, strength to dream.
Stop! No need to step out. Presenting the Good Night Power Shots. Spray 2 shots in each corner of the room. It kills mosquitoes inside without driving family outside. Good night power shots. Spray inside, stay inside.
Wanna know what's coming, guys? The free beach ball! I guess I'd better start again. Oh, here we go, everybody. Free beach ball! Yes, guys, there's a free beach ball in every carton of Capri Sun. Get a carton, get a ball. It's time to play some more. Way! Capri Sun, the taste of fun.
There are certain moments in the day when I need my me time to just unwind and indulge.
Now available in 30 grams and 450 grams.
This is RSTV World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. RSTV, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back to the last lap of the bulletin. Now, Senate will screen the acting governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Dr. Olayemi Cardoso, for confirmation into a substantive capacity alongside 4 nominees for the positions of Central Bank of Nigeria deputy governors to steer affairs of the Apex Bank in the next 5 years. The Red Chamber, which is returning from its 2-month annual recess, has also scheduled the screening of 2 additional ministerial nominees by President Bola Tinubu for October 3, 2023. While the National Assembly was on break, the President appointed the duo of Dr. Jamila Ibrahim and Ayodele Olawande as Minister of Youths and Minister of State for Youths, respectively. According to the Senate leader, Dr. Cardoso MM Nana Usoro, Mohammed Sani Abdullahi Datijo, Philip Ikeazo and Dr. Bala M. Bello will be screened. Meanwhile, the Senate also pledged not to disappoint Nigerians as regards the appropriation of the 2024 budget. Speaking on the agenda of the Red Chamber ahead of its resumption, the Senate spokesperson, Senator Yemi Adaramodu, emphasized that the revitalization of the economy was a top priority. The Nigerian Army has commenced a 2-week intensive training for its drivers to handle the newly acquired tires and mine-protected vehicles to ensure operational success in the field. The training workshop, being conducted by the providers of the vehicles, was organized by the Nigerian Army Corps of Supply and Transport. The Chief of Training Army, Major General Sani Mohammed, said the training was in line with the Chief of Army Staff's command philosophy to transform the Nigerian Army into a well-trained, equipped and highly effective force. Major General Mohammed, who was represented by the Director of Training, Brigadier General Olushola Diaz, said the Army just acquired some mines protective vehicles that would add up in its fight against insurgency. According to him, the drivers needed to be trained to be able to use the vehicles effectively in all Army operations, while enjoining the participants to make the best of the 2-week intensive training in order to train others when they go back to their various missions. Now, despite entreaties from the organized private sector, the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC said it has fully mobilized its 152 state councils and affiliates ahead of its National Executive Council NEC meeting today to decide on a date for an indefinite nationwide strike, urging Nigerians to expect total impact nationwide. The meeting will be held virtually, according to a circular conveyed by NLC General Secretary Emmanuel Ugboaja. NLC President Joe Ajerus had indicated that the federal government had more than enough time to resolve the dispute and address the concerns of the labor movement, but chose to play to the gallery. In spite of moves by critical stakeholders, including private sector operators and civil society organizations, plea to to labor unions and federal government to come to terms. NLC said they cannot have a change of mind when nothing has been done by the government. The threat of industrial action follows expiration of Labour 21-day ultimatum for government to address the mass suffering and impoverishment experienced around the country, which was occasioned by removal of fuel subsidy. Kenya and the United States have signed a defense agreement that will see the East African nation get resources and support for security deployments as it is poised to lead a multinational peacekeeping mission to Haiti to combat gang violence. Kenya's Defense Minister Aden Duale and U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin signed the accord at a meeting in the Kenya capital, Nairobi. The agreement guides the country's defense relations for the next 5 years as a war in East Africa against the Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab extremist group intensifies. Austin thanked Kenya for volunteering to take the leadership of the Haiti multinational force and reiterated that the U.S. government would work with Congress to ensure the $100 million in funding that it pledged on the soldiers on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. Kenya had in August pledged to send 1,000 security officers to Haiti to combat gang violence in a mission that is pending the UN Security Council's formal approval, but has received support from the UN and the US. Duale said his country is ready to deploy to Haiti and cited Kenya's very long history of global peacekeeping in Kosovo, neighboring Somalia and Congo. Armenian authorities say an explosion at a fuel depot in Azerbaijan's Nagorno-Karabakh has killed 20 people and injured hundreds more. Nearly 300 people were admitted to hospitals, with dozens of them still in critical condition. It comes as the Armenian government said 13,350 refugees crossed into the country from the enclave. The disputed Nagorno-Karabakh region is home to a majority of some 120,000 ethnic Armenians. It is not yet clear what caused the explosion in the main city of Stepanakert since Azerbaijan's seizure of Nagorno-Karabakh last week. Thousands of people have left the area after the Armenian government in Yerevan announced plans to move those made homeless by the fighting. Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has said ethnic cleansing is underway in the region. Azerbaijan has said it wants to reintegrate the ethnic Armenians as equal citizens. Now, from the entertainment desk, the Nigerian comedy industry celebrated the maiden edition of the Nigeria Comedy Awards on Sunday at the Echo Conference Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. Tekevwe Macaulay has more on this story and other entertainment news.
Comedy stars Shola Sobowale won the Recognition Award, Layi Wasabi the Revelation of the Year Award, Taoma Best Female Comedy Skit Maker, and Brother Shaggy Best Male Comedy Skit Maker. They were all recognized for their talent as Nollywood stars were also awarded plaques. The event, hosted by TV personality Bukunmi Adiaga Ilori, popularly known as Kiki, was created to honor outstanding performers and projects. The special guest performers were veteran singers Tubaba and Nines, as well as comedian Akpororo. Popular Nollywood actor Oluyemi Lawrence Adeyemi, better known as Swara, is dead. He died on Sunday, September 24. However, it was announced on Monday via a statement on Instagram by his family. The cause of his death still remains unknown. Also, the British actor David MC Callum, who played a secret agent in the 1960s spy drama The Man from UNCLE, has died at age 90. The Scottish-born actor died in New York on Monday. His death was due to natural causes. Born in Glasgow to parents who were classical musicians, he initially pursued a career in music before finding work as an actor. MC Callum was most recently known for playing a pathologist on hit CBS TV program NCIS, which went on to generate several spin-off series. He also got featured in The Great Escape, The Greatest Story Ever Told, and A Night to Remember. American singer Usher Raymond has been named the headlining performer for the 2024 Super Bowl halftime show. Usher made the announcement via his X handle, formerly called Twitter, on Sunday. The performance will mark Usher's second feature on the show. A statement released by the National Football League confirmed that the singer will headline the show, which is sponsored by Apple Music. The highly anticipated event is slated to hold on the 11th of February 2024 at the Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas.
That's all that you gotta do. I go wherever you go. I go wherever you go. I go wherever you go.
Take away Macaulay, RSTV Entertainment News.
And in sports, the 2023 Nigeria Football League NFPL will kick off this weekend across various venues in Nigeria. Sports correspondent Supriye Jaja tells us more.
At least 200 million naira will be splashed this season for clubs when the Nigerian Premier League kicks off this weekend on 30th September 2023. All participating teams in 2023-2024 Nigerian Premier League season will be given 10 million naira each as take-off grants. The matches will be live on MPFL Live app, with the first two matches free for viewers to watch. Negotiations with Chinese company StarTimes is underway to broadcast Nigerian Premier League for 10 years. However, the Nigerian Football Federation is yet to accept StarTimes' proposal for a 10 years broadcast deal. Also, Rivers United and Bendel Insurance will miss the opener of the Nigerian Football League this season, as both clubs are involved in the CAF Confederations Cup second round preliminary playoffs in Port Harcourt and Morocco. Algeria has withdrawn bid to host 2025 and 2027 African Cup of Nations. Various media outlets are reporting that CAF has settled for Morocco to host 2025 African Cup of Nations, while Senegal will host 2027 African Cup of Nations, and Nigeria and Benin will co-host the 2029 African Cup of Nations. The announcement is expected tomorrow, September 27, 2023 in Cairo, Egypt. Supriye Jaja, RSTV Sports.
Now, do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. It's a task we must accomplish. You can now watch our news on YouTube at RSTV Online and Facebook at RSTV Channel 22 Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. That's the news at 3. There'll be a comprehensive package at 7:30. Join us then.
In life, if you understand me or not, misunderstand me or not, me, I'm okay. And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's what I want, me, I'm okay. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I dey love my life, get my peace of mind, I dey try survive. We all be sinners, my body. stress, yeah.